If your excuse for not working out, not meal prepping, or taking care of yourself is that you don't have enough time, I'm gonna be calling you out a little bit today. I'm gonna show you exactly how to find the time to go to the gym, make your meals, get your steps in, and actually take care of yourself. Even if you work full-time, you're a mom, you have kids, you go to school, like you have a million things going on, we're still gonna make time for it. We're gonna look at what life you're actually living right now and figure out where your time is going. And then we're gonna start by today making your goals a real priority in your life. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Alyssa. I'm an online fitness coach and I help women lose fat, build muscle, and create sustainable habits that fit their life. And one of the biggest things I see with women who struggle to stay consistent is constantly telling themselves that they just don't have enough time. But when we look at their schedule, there's actually a much bigger issue going on. They're not intentionally making time for their goals. And if this is resonating with you, I'm not saying this to put shame or make you feel bad. I say it because there's actually really good news on the other side of it. Because if the issue truly is time, we just need to get you a system so we can fix that. In today's video, I'm gonna be walking you through the simple framework that I use in my program in active coaching that's going to help you buy back more time. The first thing we're gonna stop doing is waiting for time to magically appear. Because if you are waiting until you have literally nothing else going on in your day for you to start getting serious about your goals, you're gonna be waiting forever. You have to actually put it on your calendar. I can't stress this enough. At the beginning of every single week, I want you to sit down and look at your schedule. When do you work? When do you have class? When do you need to be spending time with your kids and taking them to sports? Or when do you need to go to your appointments? And then, when are we going to be working out? Not like, oh, on Monday, I think I might have some time if I feel like it, if I have enough energy, if I made myself some dinner or already had things going on and like, no. Monday night, legs, have a plan. Tuesday morning, cardio before you go to work. Tuesday afternoon, upper body. Like, that is the system that we are going to be doing. Because truly, your workout is an appointment with yourself. Like, if you have a doctor's appointment and you smack that on the calendar probably like 6 months in advance, you know that you are going to make that doctor's appointment regardless of what's going on. You're not gonna look at your phone and be like, oh, it's 5:15 and I have my appointment at 5:30, but I feel like I'm just not really feeling it. I'm not really feeling like going. I just don't have enough time to go. Like, you're gonna go. So start treating your health and your fitness goals with that same level of respect. If it's important enough for you to have it as a goal, it's important enough to be scheduled. The second thing is to set realistic expectations, but stop underestimating yourself. Now, I'm not gonna be telling you that you need to cram 6 2-hour workouts into your week every week when you seriously only have an hour 3 times a week to get it done. You gotta be honest with yourself and look at your schedule and see, like, when can you really commit to working out and for how long? I think it's really also important to be honest with yourself in the aspect of, like, are you really gonna be that 5 a.m. gym girly who gets up and goes to the gym and does everything before her day? And if you are, like, that's amazing. Like, put that in your schedule. But if you're not and you know that you have no energy in the morning or you just do not like working out in the morning, put it in the afternoon when you have more energy, when you know you're more likely to go. And so maybe you're that person who is super busy, like genuinely, like you work, you're maybe in school, you do both, you're a mom, like all the things. And maybe you really only have 45 minutes to give to do a workout. And like, that's great. Like, we can do so much within 45 minutes that's going to help you progress towards your goals. Or maybe you have 2 hours, but you're spending like 45 minutes just yapping with other people in the gym or scrolling on your phone to try find random workouts to do for that day, and you're not actually utilizing your time in the way that you could be. So it's not a time problem, it's a structure problem. And this is one of the reasons that having a customized program is so helpful. You know exactly what you're doing when you walk into the gym, you know exactly what exercises, how many sets, how many reps, and exactly how long it should take you. You're not wasting 20 minutes scrolling on your phone trying to figure out what workout you're gonna do that day from TikTok. And the third thing I want you to do is audit your life, because I guarantee when you do, you're gonna find that you have more time than you think. For example, you see this thing right here? How long are you spending every single day scrolling on Instagram, scrolling on TikTok, watching new Netflix shows, all of those things? And I'm not saying any of those things are bad, but if you are telling me that you don't have an hour to spend in the gym every day, but you're watching 3 episodes on Netflix every single night, binging your favorite show, like what are we doing? A better way that you can optimize your time without having to give up your favorite Netflix show or scrolling on Instagram and TikTok is to do that while you're on the treadmill. Yes, I'm telling you, it works both ways because you get to watch what you want, but also it's going to make your cardio go by so much faster. The next thing is that you're going to prepare your life so that your healthy choices just feel so easy. The next place that I see so many women losing time in their day is with food. So like it's Wednesday night, you're exhausted, you worked all day, maybe you did go to the gym after work, but then you look in your fridge and you literally have nothing to eat. So what happens? You order DoorDash, you go pick up food, you just decide that that's gonna be faster. Then Thursday happens, same thing, it's just a cycle, and then you feel like, damn, I just already messed up for this week because I fell off, so now I'm gonna start over again on Monday. So here's what we're gonna be doing instead. At the beginning of the week, I want you to pick a few meals, like 3 or 4 meals max. 3 is pretty good of like what you're wanting to eat that week, and having a grocery list that reflects that. Like, what are you gonna be eating? When are you gonna cook? All those things. If you hate grocery shopping as much as I do, because of that reason, like it literally takes so much of my time. We have this beautiful thing at most stores called grocery pickup. Yes, it's amazing. I know, like if you haven't heard of it, like you need to get on it, because basically like at Walmart, Target, like any major store, you can go on their app and you can order your groceries exactly from your grocery list that you created, and you can go pick it up later that day, usually for free. And I love this for myself as well, because I know me, and like I will be impulse buying. Like if I'm in the store and I see something cute, I'm like, okay, like I'm gonna add that, you know? But I also tend to forget more things like when I'm in the store. And so doing your online order is so much better because you literally have the list right in front of you. So there's no excuse to be buying things that you don't need or to forget anything that you really need for that week to meal prep. So you can literally be on your treadmill, on your phone, ordering your groceries, and then picking it up a little bit later. That buys back at least a few hours for your day. And so when it comes time to make your meal preps, it doesn't have to be some 6-hour craziness like for a Michelin chef kind of vibe. Like just keep it simple. Choose a protein source, then build your meals around that. Have a carb, have a vegetable, and then you'll have a very well-rounded meal. When you get really good at this, your meal prep should take you on average anywhere from like 1 to 2 hours every single week. The last tip is to create a routine that removes decision fatigue. The more decisions that you have to make every single day, the easier it becomes to talk yourself out of something. So create that structured routine. When are you gonna go get your groceries on that same day? Put it in the calendar every week. Every Sunday, I go pick up my groceries. Every Monday, I train legs. Every Tuesday, I do upper body. Like make it a schedule that you know you're going to be able to predict. Also, I can't stress this enough, have a morning routine and or an evening routine. This is going to help give you more structure to your day, especially if you're somebody who just wakes up, scrolls on your phone for 20 minutes, then maybe gets stressed, then feels like I don't have enough time to make breakfast, so I'm just gonna grab a banana on the way out, or I'm not even gonna eat breakfast, and I'll probably just eat a donut when I get to work and some coffee, and then I wonder why I'm hungry, then I wonder why I'm not eating my protein goal, then I wonder why I'm not seeing progress. Can you see the vibes? Can you see the triple effect? And so your goal isn't to be more motivated every single week. The goal is to make your healthy habits so automatic that you don't rely on motivation to decide whether you do the thing that you said you were gonna do. So you don't need more time. You need to stop letting your goals be up to chance. And if you keep saying you don't have enough time, you're probably never going to. Put it on your calendar, decide when you're gonna train, decide when you're gonna go to the grocery store, when you're gonna meal prep, when you're gonna get your steps in. Put your goals on your calendar and make them as an appointment with yourself that you cannot miss. And this is honestly where I think coaching can make such a massive impact, because you don't need somebody who's just telling you to work harder on the days that you are busy. Because you don't need somebody to just hand you a workout and be like, good luck. Like, no, like you need somebody who can actually look at your schedule and custom make it for your life. What days should you train? What workouts should you do? How much cardio actually makes sense? What should you eat? When should you meal prep? How can we adjust when your schedule changes and still prioritize the other things that are important in your life? That is the difference between just having more information and actually having a foolproof backed strategy. And honestly, if you've been trying to figure this all out for years, it's time to stop making it harder than it really needs to be. So your homework this week is a 7-day audit. For the next 7 days, I want you to track how much time you're actually spending on your phone just scrolling, how much time you're spending watching TV, how long cooking meals every week really takes you, when you're actually free, when you're actually just kind of wasting time, and what consistently is getting in the way of you doing your workouts. At the end of your week, I want you to find 3 places in your life where you could regain another 30 to 60 minutes. Is that waking up 30 minutes earlier? Is that going to sleep 30 minutes earlier? Is that going on a walk on your lunch instead of just sitting? Then immediately add it to your schedule, to your calendar. And if you're watching this thinking, Alyssa, like, I get it. I know I've been telling myself this. I needed to hear the truth a little bit, but I have no idea how to put this all in a place that I can actually follow it. That's literally what I help my clients do. We take your schedule, your goals, your lifestyle, your nutrition, all of it, and create a plan that fits your life. So if you're tired of saying that you don't have time and you really want to figure this out now, check out my free training and my application for coaching. I'll link it below. Because you are not going to be waiting until life doesn't get busy anymore for you to start really taking your goals more seriously. You just need that plan that's going to fit your life and give you the structure so that way you can actually be consistent and see progress. And if you're watching this video, that tells me that you recognize that you want to make a change. Because you're not the type of person that's going to wait for your life to slow down, because it never really will. You just need a plan that's going to give you the structure and support to actually stay consistent and finally follow through on what's important to you. Because the version of you that gets the results doesn't have more time. She's the woman who decided that her goals were worth making time for. I'll see you guys in the next video.